Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Kris. Welcome.
Thank you.
Kris, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Toledo, Ohio.
Kris, first impressions I'm receiving is I see somebody has marked a place where somebody was not buried, but where an accident happened and it was a mark with like flowers or something to identify where somebody died. And I feel like it's associated to a male.
Yeah.
And I see that his energy come up alongside of you, all right? And it could be in the position of a brother and or friend, or it could be both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he gives me the impression somebody's taking a picture of this spot to memorialize his memorial. Or unless it is coming up in your mind, like every time maybe when somebody goes by it, they remember that memorial. And it's like a snapshot in their face. Does that make sense?
I usually avoid that area, but yes.
I feel like it's holding on to that image that's holding some people back. And he wants to impress that upon me to share it with you and or other family members because it was just so sudden. And there were so many other fond memories to hold on to rather than that just one incident in his life. There's also something to do at that period of time because I get the impression he was far too young to have crossed over.
Yes.
And maybe in his 20s or maybe late teens. Is that correct?
Yes. He was very young.
Oh, he's forever young. That's for sure. That's what he says. And he's laughing about it. He says that everybody's holding on too hard to that and they can't get past it. And as I say that, there's something to do with alcohol involved and or drugs at one point in time during and around this event.
Yes, he did have alcohol, but we knew that he was okay to drive, if that makes sense.
So he just wants to verify that to confirm the message.
And actually, yesterday was the actual date of his passing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
He says something about the 90s. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah. It was not only him, but another young person.
A friend of his.
Yes, the friend's brother. He was even younger, and I used to babysit him. So that was rough. It was a double whammy.
Oh, wow. Who's got the red hair?
My niece, she was just a baby when she had red hair, and he loved his niece.
I just feel there's a deep connection there, and that's why he wanted to impress that upon me, because I saw it earlier, and then he's popping it up again. I just feel like he's a guardian. But they're in a good space. I'm not seeing anybody else but him. He's really taking up the energy in the space here. And he says, give everybody big hugs from him, which you don't get a chance to do very often, it seems like. Are you removed from them, or are you at a distance from them?
No, except for the oldest brother hasn't spoke to us in years, which is difficult.
Oh.
Yeah, but the rest of us are close.
You need to reconnect. Thank you, Kristen, for sharing your time with me. It was a pleasure.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Of course, it's my pleasure always. And if you'd like to call in to the pre-recorded show, just sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And you can stay tuned into Spirit with me every day by subscribing to the podcast on your favorite forum and sharing it. Thank you. We appreciate you.